Today is a Wednesday, more specifically. A Wednesday at 5:55 a.m. Some fucking angel numbers, or whatever that shit's called. I wonder what 555 means. Let's have a look. What does 555 mean? It means change. It means good luck, transformation, freedom, personal growth. But either way, today is actually a topic that links into spirituality, that links into infinite intelligence. It's gonna be very interesting. In this game of life, there are NPCs, there are missions. That means there are also glitches. And today I found a fucking cheat code, which I'm gonna teach you. Now I'm gonna have to warn you, this shit will not seem like it's real. It seems like some bullshit, but you will see the truth in this. Trust me, bro. And if you actually apply this to your life, you're gonna see things you've never seen before. To do this cheat code, this glitch, there's a couple steps. Step 1, outline. You need to outline a goal, something very specific. What car do you want? How much money do you want to make? What life do you want? I need you to outline one goal, no more than one. And make it about money. Make it about a certain lifestyle, a material possession, a very deep desire that you have. Maybe you want a certain car, because you know you'll get more women. Just think about your authentic, deep desires. You don't have to tell anyone, but just think deeply, authentically. What do you actually want? It can be materialistic. We don't give a fuck. Something that just motivates you. Think of a goal. Second step. You need to make sure you have a vehicle to reach this goal, a way to actually succeed. This can be a certain business, selling a certain product, something that can actually make you achieve this goal. Not like a 9-to-5 job, because you can't achieve this goal with a 9-to-5. Something that actually makes it possible for you to get what you want. It needs to be possible. So now you've got a goal, and you've got a vehicle to get you there. So now deep in your mind, you know it's possible, which moves me on to the third step. The third step, assume it to be done. Now listen up. Now this is where the magic happens. You need to set a specific part of your day, just an hour. I do this in the morning to visualize yourself having the thing you want, whether it be 10k a month, or whether it be that one car, whatever the fuck you want. You can get anything you want. Because listen up, in our brain, we can access this thing called infinite intelligence. You know, God, I'm not particularly religious. I'm not actually religious, but think about it. God created the universe, the skies, the grass, the animals, the people. He created all of this from just an image in his head. He just visualized what he's going to do, and he acted on it. And I want you to think of this. Anything you can imagine, the craziest thing possible, it's possible. And I'm going to tell you why. Our imagination stems from real life shit. Let me explain. Anything you imagine, the reason you're imagining it is because you can make it happen. But listen up, right? Imagine the guy who created Wi-Fi. Imagine the guy who created radios. He had the thought of what if we can get people to talk in radio waves. Everybody around him would have thought he was fucking crazy. Well, guess what? He made it happen. Getting people to speak through fucking radio waves. He made that shit happen. And you think you can't get something that's already in this life. You don't have to create it. It's already there. Whether it be some money, a certain car, it's already a thing. You think you can't get it. There's people that invented airplanes. The sole reason why they invented it is because they imagined it. They just thought, what if I fucking made a big metal vehicle that weighs thousands of kilos to fly in the sky and transport people from continent to continent? Other people would have thought, what the fuck are you on about? This guy's trying to kill everyone. And guess what? Aeroplanes are normality. Everything in this life, everything around you right now, look at your screen, look at your microphone, look at your camera. How did people create these things? There's one answer. They imagined it, so they can create it. Anything you imagine, you can create it. Because your imagination is simply based off the things that already exist in this world. If I told you right now, imagine the craziest thing you can invent, you can't even think of anything crazy. When I was younger, I thought I was going to create autopilot cars, but then I thought, oh fuck, this is impossible. And a couple of years later, we have fucking Teslas. People create these things from scratch. Like God created the universe, the grounds, the skies, and you think you can't get 10,000 of a fucking currency or a certain car that's already been made and it's waiting for you. So this is the third step. You set a dedicated time of day to just visualize yourself in that situation, to just visualize yourself already having the thing that you want. For example, if you want a certain car, you visualize yourself sitting inside it, driving it. If you visualize yourself with a certain amount of money, maybe on Stripe, once you visualize it, this is where the next step comes in. Fourth step, beliefs. When you visualize yourself in that car or with that Stripe notification, with that certain amount of money, you need to notice the beliefs that you have about yourself. When you visualize that, does your brain say, this is possible, I'm gonna get there? Or does it say, this is not possible? For some reason, you just get that thought of doubt. That's how most people are. That's how you are if you're watching this. When you visualize yourself in that state, in that car, you have a sense of doubt. You need to realize those beliefs. Maybe right now, just pause the video. Think of what you want. A car, whatever. Visualize yourself inside that car. Don't visualize someone else inside the car. Visualize the POV of yourself looking at a Stripe and you see 10k. Visualize yourself doing that. And as soon as you visualize yourself doing that, your brain starts to come up with beliefs and reasons why you can't do it or you can do it. But most likely for most people, it's going to start coming up with reasons why you can't do it. You need to realize that every single thing in this life comes down to beliefs. You're walking on the street, right, and you see a girl, she looks nice, you're thinking I might talk to her. All these beliefs start to come in your head of I can't do it or I can do it. Whichever one outweighs, you do that one. You either go up to her or you don't. Same thing with this. Just understand, when you visualize a goal, you visualize yourself inside it. Your brain will get thoughts of I can do it or I can't. Now this is where the fifth step comes in. Fifth step, identify. We just went over the fact that you feel doubt, the feeling that you can't actually do it. You get that little feeling. I'm going to tell you how to do this. You need to identify the exact reason why you're feeling this doubt, this fear. And this is how you do it. I recommend getting a piece of paper and a pen. Then just visualize yourself in that position, in that car, looking at notification, looking at Stripe. Just visualize yourself and realize that you feel doubt and fear. Those emotions, they woke up, right? Because when you feel a certain emotion, whether it be fear, whatever, after it goes, where does it go? It doesn't disappear. It goes back to sleep, and it wakes up when there's a situation that you feel like you can't do something. So you need to identify the reason that it wakes up and what it says to you. We know that it wakes up. When you visualize that state, the doubt wakes up. And the reason it wakes up because of one thing. It's your past experiences. Beliefs that other people taught you. Beliefs that you believe that is true from other people, your teachers, your parents. Say, for example, you visualize yourself with 10k a month. Your brain starts coming up with reasons why not. Your brain's going to start telling you, it's going to start recalling that one time where you heard that 9 out of 10 businesses fail. It's going to recall that. That's an example, right? The emotion of doubt wakes up and shouts that at you. So what do you need to do? You need to argue with that doubt. You need to prove a point to him. You need to prove to him that what he's saying is not real, that what he's saying is false. How do you do this? You come up with reasons why what doubt is saying is not true. For example, he says 99% of those businesses fail. But what are 99% of businesses? It's the people that do it for a month and quit. It's the people who started TikTok and they stopped posting 3 days in. It's the people that simply didn't persevere. Because you already know, if you stuck to anything in your life for 1 year, one whole year, you dedicated hours to becoming successful in this one thing, you would be a success at it. Because you dedicate hours every single day to that thing. You know that, right? For 1 whole year, you went all in on this one business. You would inevitably succeed. 100%. You just told that to the emotion of doubt. He woke up, he shouted out at you. You said it's not true. He goes back to sleep. This shit goes so deep. But every morning you need to visualize, right? Visualize yourself in that state, that you've already achieved the things. Then you need to be so aware of the emotion that wakes up. Is it doubt? Is it fear? Or is it hope? So let's go over the steps. You set a goal. You visualize yourself in that goal. You realize that you get some beliefs for that goal. You believe, doubt, fear. It wakes up, right? Whenever you visualize it, for reasons, for why you can do this, or why you can't. You need to identify the reason that it wakes up, the exact reason, the exact belief that you have, the exact past experience that made you believe that what doubt is saying is true. Which moves you on to number 6, rewire your brain. You need to start every single morning or nighttime, or both. You need to start doing this practice. Because doing it for 1 day won't change anything. You do it for 1 year, and you're at your goals. And listen, this is how it works. People always say your beliefs are holding you back, but they've never taught you how to actually do it. This is how you do it. You've identified the shit beliefs from the system I just taught you. Now we need to add in the good beliefs. How do you do this? You simply reassure yourself with information that actually makes you better, that makes your mindset believe that you can succeed. For example, the thing I taught you, the belief that if you put 8 hours every single day into a business for 1 year, you will reach success. Now when I taught you that, the emotion of hope woke up. Now when the emotion of doubt wakes up, when you visualize this state, now the emotion of hope is going to wake up and shout at it. It's going to tell it, go back to sleep. You need to just get as much information as possible that feeds into hope. So every time doubt pops up, hope will also wake up. You need to feed hope. How do you do this? You train your mindset. You can do this by educating yourself, reading books, watching podcasts. And after a while, you will actually start to believe that what you want is possible. Now, every single morning when you visualize it, you just get hope and belief. So your brain actually knows now that it's possible. Now you can actually achieve it. So you don't stop working. You never quit. Because every single morning you start your day off with belief. So you're not going to not work. The only reason people stop working or whatever quit, because doubt gets too strong. But if you combat that, you will not quit. And when you won't quit, you'll succeed. If you do this practice, you will always succeed at anything. You will never fail at anything. And I assure you that 100%. If you watch this long, and you understood this, I'm fucking proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I might have changed your life with this video. Think of others around you. What the fuck are they doing? They're doing nothing, bro. You just figured out how to guarantee success for yourself. There's no way that you don't get the things you want. No fucking way. You just learned a cheat code to life. Fucking glitch. It's fucking mad. Either way, bro. Tomorrow 5 PM, new video. So if you're new, subscribe right now. Join the Busy Center. I'm pretty active in there. If you have any questions about anything, I'll answer it in the DATASET Center. You get an email every single day from me. And I'll tell you one thing to do per day. One actionable step. But you know how I taught you. Like changing your mindset, changing your beliefs. I have 10 courses in this network. And much more to come. Right. One course specifically made to get as much beliefs as changing your mindset as possible. It's mad what's in there, right? So go right now, click that link on the Selling Network. There's a free video you can watch that explains everything, right? This network, it's gonna be crazy. Just have a look, bro. But either way, I think today's video is life-changing. So I want to give you an actionable step. Start rewiring your brain from today. Start adding that practice in every morning, before school, before work, before you do your work, your online work. You want to get that belief in your life. Without belief, you will not achieve your goals. With belief, you can achieve anything you want. This is how to get belief. And if you want to speedrun this, speedrun your life, join the Selling Network. Click that link right now. Watch that free video. This will change your life. But bro, either way, I'll see you tomorrow. But for now, take care of yourself.